So, like, remember a couple months ago when Anthony released on Twitter that you won't believe who we hired? Like, and it started a whole bunch of issues. Like, it's going to shock y'all who we hired. And obviously at the time we didn't hire a defense coordinator, but let's be honest, I think everyone understood it was going to be Al Golden and he was going to be our guy moving forward. So Anthony was excited. He posts on social media about it. The Bengals get mad at him, rightfully so, because you can't be posting it early. And in the end, especially because at the time Al Golden was like the defense coordinator for Notre Dame. And in the end here, you know, we end up getting him. Shout out to that. Bengals come out, says he was trolling. Anthony claimed he was trolling as well. Now we have another rookie who is potentially releasing information, but not really. Okay? Josh Newton posted this morning, and said 91 loading. Now, this is not really any information that's surprising. Whenever you're in a game, right? Whenever you're playing a video game and there's a loading screen, it means that that's the next thing you're about to do. That's the next, map you're about to load into. All this really means is 91 loading, meaning like he's the next one on the docket. He's the next one to potentially get paid and potentially get a contract done with, right? That's the whole point. 91 loading, he's the next one to get paid. So it's really not much information, in all honesty. He's literally, all he is saying is that, hey, this is the next guy to get paid. Like, which is very obvious to a lot of people. Now, obviously, there's stipulations to that. We'll find out what the contract ends up being like if and when he gets paid a new deal, all that kind of information. But right now, what we understand is both sides want to get a contract done. Trey wants a well above $30 million, and the Bengals are simply saying, yeah, you're not getting a way above $30 million. You might get 30 million or 23 or 24, but you're not getting well above. So it's kind of this back and forth, forever back and forth. I feel like trying to get this contract done. We talked about earlier today how he did threaten retirement a year ago, and that probably definitely goes into some of this reluctancy by the Bengals to get a contract done, because when you threatened retirement a year ago, what do you know? The team's probably not going to want to get you on the contract when you're 30 years old for foreseeable future if you did go ahead and say you retire if you don't get a new deal. Last thing you want when it comes to signing a new player or signing any player to a new deal is, in any recent memory, they said they might retire. Because what that means is you're locking in a lot of money to that said player, and then, they might just call it quits. We saw the same thing with Geno Atkins. We signed him to a 4-year deal for, I think it was like 80 million or 60, whatever it was, a crazy contract. He retires after 2 years. And that was right when he hit 30 years old. He hit 30 years old, and then we signed him to a 4-year deal. He retires right away. Or halfway through that deal. So I think the Bengals are trying to, again, keep themselves in the very positive light of not being able to get screwed over if Trey does end up retiring or if something else happens, right? So we're kind of going back and forth on that, and I don't really look too much into this tweet. I really don't. I think this is as simple as, hey, he's the next guy going to get a contract, which I think everyone understands. So I did want to talk about this because I did get a couple comments about this, and Twitter is going on a little spiral about this, especially after Anthony, obviously, again, kind of low-key didn't troll, but did troll and leaked out we're getting Al Golden. Well, not who we're getting, but we're getting someone really good, which obviously ends up being Al Golden. I think this is kind of one of those, let's just calm the waters. Let's just calm down everything before this gets out of control. Did we sign him? Did we sign him? No. Nothing to do with us signing him. This has nothing to do with a contract getting done. This is literally just means now that T and Trey got paid, now it's time for Trey Henderickson. So calm the waters, calm everything down. I would love to see Trey get a new contract. I would love to see that news break. But at this moment in time, we're going to have to wait. Pretty much plain and simple, we're going to have to wait. Although I really wish that information would drop soon. So we can all just calm down and relax a little and be able to really enjoy this offseason. But again, like I said, if he wants well above 30 million, I just don't see the possibility anytime soon that contract gets done. I think he's going to have to come down to below, like 30 million or below. And then we can start talking about a potential deal. But until that happens, I just don't see a scenario where that happens. But again, who knows? Maybe crazier things will happen and the Bengals will figure something out.